place for AI creators, and me and Erik as your host. We share, we laugh, we grow together. Yeah, we're AI creators who flock together. So join on in where you're heard the most. Your new home, the Monday Post.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me on Saturday. I'm joined with your co-host, Erik Pesina, and then my guest at First Light, his name's David. Say hi, Erik, then say hi, David.
Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here.
What's up, everyone?
Just a reminder. Erik, you have a perfect timing. You must set like alarms all day long on your Alexa.
I do. I need to know what time it is, so I know when I got to get my shit in gear.
Oh, gosh. Oh, right off the bat. Sorry, Oxen. Or Oxana Star. Ads right off the bat. I'll wait a second before I start playing a song.
$5.99 to subscribe.
Yep.
I had to this morning. I hate ads so much.
Yeah, I get that. As the show grows, hopefully getting Erik eventually a sub, because I feel so bad for him. In any case, just so you guys know, I added sounds to the rating system, so I don't want to scare you all when I rate them. Like, they're different lion sounds, and the 5 stars are really loud roar, so just be prepared for that. Want to the dancing dinosaur. I want to add the dancing booty goblin, which I was trying to make that emote.
Twerking booty goblin.
That's what I was trying to do, but ChatGPT would not do it for me. For some reason, it would do a generic goblin, but when I tried to use the design for the booty goblin specifically, it's like it kept blocking, and I'm like, "What are you trying to draw? I'm not asking you to draw like a Chippendale's freaking naked goblin. Give me."
When it does that you just gotta tell it, like, I'm not telling you to do him naked. I'm just saying make it, you know, sexy.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I think I'll play the first song. I had it loaded up from last stream, Alive by Albie, actually. There we go.
Maybe give the ads like another 10 seconds. When the ads are over, just throw some dancing dinos in the chat. That's all. I know those ads are like 5 or 6 in a row. Takes like 2 minutes.
No sleep, no fear, no coming down. Hands up, feel it now.
Erik, I woke up this morning and realized my mic stand is broken.
Alive.
that one I definitely would have given her 5 stars on that one. Like, that's probably one of the better dance songs I mean, Albie's done some pretty good music. But that one was really catchy and well structured, and it's different for her. Like, it was a different style of dance song for her. So yeah, that one gets 5 stars from me. What do you think, Eric?
I liked it. It was what you'd say is your typical dance song. It had all the elements. The chorus was good. It kept you going, and that's all. I think it's a good song. I'd give it 4 stars.
Okay. Hi, Chucha. We're glad to have you too. See Jeff in the crowd. Woody's here. Redmond, I'm assuming it's Dave. Redmond from the Monday Post group. Hi, Dave. Eric. Blinkett's here. The Beaches, India. Okay, so yeah, hello everybody. I haven't seen Manny yet, but he said he will be listening, so we must trust that he is with us.
Trust the Manny.
Okay, what have we got next? Coming Home by Oksana Star. Okay, let's see what you got for us, Oksana. Does this say one that I can listen to here? Or am I gonna have to use the link? Let me see. What is this? Oh, it's okay.
Fades from sight. The skies go black, the thunder rolls, extinguishing the light. The ocean roars and throws our ship into the fearsome deep. And will we ever see the dawn, or is this where we sleep? The raging cyclones bear down hard and seas become a wall. The trusty ships will find their way to home despite the squall. Upon the harbor's rocky pier, upon the granite stone, the waiting wives stare out to sea in sorrow and alone. They gaze into the heavy fog where sky and water blend, while angry winds begin to howl and crashing waves descend. Through icy sheets of freezing rain and cold relentless spray, for husbands fighting for their lives, they silently will pray. With hope still holding in their hearts, they watch the ocean fall, to see the sails come rushing in and bring their sailors home. The bitter wrath of awakened seas at last begins to fade. We slip the deadly iron grip that sudden peril made. The heavy clouds are parting now, the sun begins to gleam, and heaven grants our weary sails a warm and golden beam. The perilous and roaring seas are finally subdued. We'll anchor in the quiet bay with spirits now renewed. Upon the harbor's rocky pier, upon the granite stone, the waiting wives stare out to sea in sorrow and alone. They gaze into the heavy fog where sky and water blend, while angry winds begin to howl and crashing waves descend. Through icy sheets of freezing rain and cold relentless spray, for husbands fighting for their lives, they silently will pray. With hope still holding in their hearts, they watch the ocean foam, to see the sails come rushing in and bring their sailors home. Died as dawn awakes. The saving quiet falls at last. We're breathing still for all our sakes. The mighty ninth wave is now
Before it goes away, here we go.
We forgot how to feel the night. Buried deep in fading light.
I forgot that it wasn't on there. But yeah, so that one got 5 stars from me. Really good song. I like the melody of it. I mean, it went super hard for what the song was about, but you know, I enjoyed the style, I really liked the melody, the storytelling of it was awesome. So good job on that one for me. What do you think, Eric?
No, I agree. I was gonna say those two things: the storytelling and had a nice beat. That sort of background strings sound always hits a nerve whenever you play those tones. So that really made the song even more connectable. But yeah, I liked it. I mean, and especially since the story was about sailors, you can imagine as it's being told what's going on. So yeah, I give it 4 stars.
Okay. What about you, Dave?
Loved it. Really great. Real synthwave outrun type EBM stuff. It's great storytelling. It kind of reminded me of The Last Ship by Rotter. If anybody's ever heard of them,
I
had the same,
but now I
same
want to.
kind of storytelling, same concept, kind of, but really good. Like the beat, the drive in the song, so good.
Awesome. So good job, Oksana. We liked it. Let's see what we got next. I got set things up. There we go. This. Pickup Lines by Agent 40108. I don't know if he's here today. I don't see him yet, but I haven't seen him in the crowd, but he might show up eventually.
I saw her standing in the frozen food aisle. Couldn't help but stare for a while. Gathered up my nerves, thought I found the right words. Figured it's now or never. So I walked up and threw my best line. She tried her best not to crack a smile. Acted like she'd heard it all before, but we headed for the door. We didn't waste time, we hit the road. Straight to my place, lights down low. Boots by the door, dress on the chair. Breathing heavy in the cool night air. Then just before the break of day, she slipped out quiet, drove away. Left a note saying, see you around. My husband's due back into town. I was leaning on the jukebox at Joe's bar. She strolled in looking like a star. She walked by slow, let her perfume talk. Said you buying the drink or letting me walk. I leaned right in, and what'll you have? She said surprise me and gave me a wink. I couldn't even think as I ordered our drinks. I tried to play it cool, but I fell for her charm. I pulled her close, she melted into my arms. We called a cab to her front door, heels in the hallway, shirt on the floor, wine on the counter, sweat from the heat, tangled up in the satin sheets. Then just before the morning light, I tried to slip out of sight. Left a note saying see you around, but my wife is back in town. She rolled over as I grabbed my boots, said leaving so soon, ain't that cute? I paused halfway out the door, smiled and said, ain't we done this before? She tossed the sheets, came chasing me down, grinning wide, shedding that gown, wrapped her arms round this soul spine, said, come on back in, husband of mine. That pickup line still does the trick. 20 years later, it still sticks. We play our parts every Friday night, keep the fire burning wild and bright. No regrets, no shame, no lies to sell, just her and me and a story to tell. Still chasing that thrill, still lighting up each other's heart. Yeah, it works every time, both falling for the pickup line.
Okay, so my notes for that one, country rock style, kind of a courting song, as I was listening to it. Good storytelling, easygoing melody. I give that one a 4 out of 5, only because like there was nothing wrong with it. It's just it takes a lot for country to grab my attention, and so to get a 5-star for me, it'd have to be a really like engaging country song, and that one. It felt good. It felt homey, campy type of thing. So, yeah, 4 out of 5 for me. What do you think, Eric?
Listening to those lyrics and the story that's being told, they are being absolutely naughty, and they are getting away with it apparently. So I like the storytelling. Good song. I'm with you about the country song. It's got to be really stand out for me to give it 5 stars. So I'll give it 4.
What about you, Dave?
Country is not for me. I cannot stress that enough. It's nothing to do with anything except for it being country. But the storytelling, again, really good. And yeah, it did seem a little naughty. But I'd give it a solid 2. But it's just because I cannot get into country. I don't know what it is about it, but the instrumentally, it was really good. It flowed well. But
yeah,
country's just not for me.
Yeah, I understand. I often feel the same way, but I can't say 100% because there is country every now and then it grabs me. Like back in the day, I was raised on stuff like Garth Brooks and stuff like that, and some of his songs, like anything that gives me that type of feeling, like Thunder Rolls or the stuff he does.
Yeah.
It grabs me, but like I said, it has to be a particular style of country. And real quick, Oksana, yes, if I get to your song Master's Hand, you want me to play Africa instead, yeah, that's fine. If I come across, I'll make sure to switch those out for you. um and then this song, Lakes News, blah blah blah, inspired by CW. Okay. Cool. Yep. Let's see what we got next. Another song by LB. Okay. I think I don't know if she submitted any more after this. This was from last week, but um, Love in the Rain. I can't remember if I listened to this one or not, but we'll see.
I saw your shadow before I saw your face, and I knew nothing would ever be the same. Your perfume still lives in the storm, like a sin I can't wash away. Every raindrop carries your name, every lightning strike shows your face. I try to run, try to hide, but the night keeps bringing you back. The sky is falling, the city is burning, my pulse is racing, your secret is calling. Love in the rain, love in the rain, every drop is driving me insane. Love in the rain, I would lose the world to feel you again. Love in the rain, love in the
Okay. I felt short for one of her songs. I'd give that one um I'd give that one a 4 star. It had a nice beat to it. I didn't really have a hook that caught me in like some of the EDM songs have. But the beat was tight. And for EDM, you don't expect much from the lyrics usually, so I wasn't expecting much out of that. But it had me moving. But she's done better stuff. That one's good, but she's done better, so I give that one 4 stars. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, I agree. She does great with these types of songs. Any kind of EDM stuff, she does wonderful. This was just a good song. Um, no real critiques on it other than it did have a hook. It was Raining the Love,
Hmm.
but it was still good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
stars.
I know you like some of the style. Dave, what do you think about it?
Very trancey. I love a good trance song.
Hmm.
Nice 4 on the floor beat. Real driving bass line. I mean, it was thumping. I love it.
Nice.
Give it a good 4 star here as well. Kind of wished it was longer.
Yeah, I was thinking it kind of ended, and I was like, "Oh, that was short for her. She usually does a little bit longer than that."
Very well done.
Hmm. So, Albie, have you seen this? We love you. Okay, so what do we got next? Who Do You Love by Wolf Horizon. I don't know if I know this one, but we'll see.
Early, early in the morning, just as when the sun is dawning, all I ever dreamed of was to be loved by you. All I ever wished for was to ever be wished for. All I ever needed was to be loved by you. Then just when you thought you had it, when you thought you got it, when you thought you had it, yeah, she left you with your heart broken, with your heart stolen, when love flies out your hands. So who do you love? Do you love? Who do you love? Do you love? Sing it. Who do you love? Do you? Who do you love? Who do you love, babe? Who do you love? Early, early in the morning, just as when the sun is dawning, all I ever dreamed of was to be loved by you. All I ever wished for was to ever be wished for. All I ever needed was to be loved by you. Then just when you thought you had it, when you thought you got it, when you thought you had it, yeah, she left you with your heart broken, with your heart stolen, when love flies out your hands. So who do you love? Do you? Who do you love? Who do you love? Do you? Who do you love? Sing it. Who do you love? Do you? Who do you love? Who do you love, babe? Who do you love? Then just when you thought you had it, when you thought you got it, when you thought you had it, yeah, she left you with your heart broken, with your heart stolen, when love flies out your hands. So who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Sing it. Who do you love? Do you? Who do you love? Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love?
Awesome song. Okay. That one definitely gets a 5-star for me. And then that's the good thing about how I set this up. It actually does tell us a little information. Because we were wondering if there's human elements. They put in the submission that it's AI hybrid, so that means they used some. I'm assuming they probably used some of their own riffs in that. Like those guitar riffs really sounded like they were human implemented. So that one gets 5 out of 5. It had a really cool timbre and beat, like it, and then the background supporting guitar. And heartfelt lyrics. I mean, I was kind of listening to the story here and there while I was listening to the rest of the music, but I like this one. It's just an all around good song. That's why I gave it a 5. What do you think, Eric?
Well, I believe that this is a song that I would listen to again. And with that being said, that is a very high compliment because a lot of times a song sounds good, but would you listen again? And I like the hook, who do you love? Who do you love? and it'd come back just whenever the story was just far enough to move on to the next piece. I'd give it 5 stars too.
Um, before I go to you real quick, Dave, somebody's asking the question, where can you listen to it? His name is Wolf Horizon. Let me see, because he says he can't see the text. This looks like a YouTube video, I'm assuming. Who do you love by Wolf Horizon is the name of it. So I'm assuming look that up. I don't know if this will tell me anything. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, that's my link. That doesn't really. But in any case, Wolf Horizon, who do you love? So look that up on YouTube, and I'm assuming that's probably where you'll find it. All right, and Dave, what'd you think?
That is a song I could possibly have on repeat while I drive around. I loved it. And just the flow of it, really good. Lyrically amazing. This will be my first 5-star of the day.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah, it was very well made.
Yeah, it reminds me of like
It kind of gave me like in the beginning it was like the Incubus song Drive
oh yeah.
because of the plucking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can
It was
definitely
it was
see that.
really good.
I agree with you there. It reminds me of something that would be in a movie, like, when there's a transitioning scene, somebody's getting ready to go to, work or something for the day, and they're just in their car. Like, I could see this playing in the background, just as an in-between scene, because it was so chill and like, but had a really nice beat to it. So yeah, Wolf, I don't know if I haven't seen you in the show before, but if you see this, well done.
Very well done.
Kudos.
Kudos. Okay.
How many kudos you giving it, Eric?
I'd give it at least 300.
There you go. High praise.
What we got next here? We got Mara. Got one from you. Who needs friends when you've got an audience? Okay. I don't think I've seen this one, so just for her, I'm gonna full screen this one, so I won't be engaging with you guys during this because I can't see when I full screen it, but if it is YouTube, let me see. There we go.
This has YouTube.
She talked to the walls 'cause they never lied. Typed out her thoughts for the screen to confide. No clinking of glasses, no voices to blend. Just a browser that asked, wanna post this, friend? Who needs friends when you've got audience? Scroll by scroll, you earn their silence. 1,000 hearts and nowhere to fall. Still you keep writing through it all. She leans outside from a weathered balcony, feeding the birds with her poetry. No applause, but the curtains still sway. She sends her truth out anyway. And the pages keep turning through digital ages like spotlighted scenes on invisible stages. She writes what she knows, sings what she sees, and the crowd in the dark still clicks. Yes, please. She never minded being alone. The silence always felt like home. but every story sent in flight hoped for a signal back that night. Who needs friends when you've got audience? A theater of strangers with patient eyes. She pours her soul with practiced elegance and never once looks for replies. Who needs friends when you've got audience? Still every voice hopes to be heard. 1,000 hearts across the distance. Sometimes returning just one word.
It was Mare Lake. Very well done. So we're gonna give that one. I'm gonna rate that one. All right. So the video was really well done. I wish my eyes weren't so terrible because it's hard to see some of the smaller details, but I could see the gist of what was going on in it. It looked like. Oh, thank you for the sub, whoever. Appreciate that.
I gifted out 5 subs.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody's welcome. Ads suck, I know.
Thank you, David. So I like the design of it, like the girl. I don't know if that was supposed to maybe represent you, Mara, or just you had a concept in mind, but it. I like the idea of the song. This girl obviously is a performer, and she doesn't really care about what people think about her, but she, like, in regards to friendships, but she has an audience, and she's a performer. So, and she, cutesy looking girl in a polka dot dress. So, the style of the song was really chill, but upbeat. So I was able to follow along the whole time, and I could see myself listen to this more than once. So, well done for me. What do you think, Eric?
I only got to hear like the first probably a couple of minutes, and then I got a commercial.
Oh, sorry.
But it was a good song. I liked it. The video did help it. It added to it. Didn't take from it. I liked it. I give it 4 stars.
Nice. What about you, David?
You're welcome, Box, for the subs. And Chucha. I liked it. The parts of the song that really brought me in was the sax. I loved the sax in this song.
Yeah. Came
in really nice. Because anytime you have a sax in a song, the sax it speaks. It adds flavor. Great storytelling. Like, you don't need friends when you have an audience. Like, you're all about that superstar life. Chasing the stage. So nice. 4 stars for me.
Nice. And yeah, it made it sexy for sure.
Very sexy.
No, I'm curious, like, Mara, when you get a chance to answer this, that particular, I feel like that dude I've seen in your videos, the bald dude with the beard playing the sax. I think I've seen him in a few of your videos. Is that somebody that you have in your real life that you just throw in there, or just a character you created? And then I'm wondering if you use I was kidding. Oh, Chucha, no. I don't ever mean to get you blocked. Just Manny and Dave. I don't ever want you getting nightbotted. But anyways, like the
Nightbot's on the tear already.
But I'm wondering, like, yeah, what you use, because your style reminds me of I just started messing around with a program called Google Flow, and the style kind of reminds me of that. It's another generation program, and because I guess I got that as part of my you guys know I've been using anti-gravity, but you pay for that and you get a ton of stuff. Like that's where I figured out my YouTube Premium was coming from, was paying for that anti-gravity, which is like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But anyways, I digress. Good song, and then we all gave our ratings. So, not real life, okay. I was just curious because I've seen them in a few of your videos, like at least I was wondering. Okay, what do we got next? Professor Thrax. This is who is we know Professor Thrax. Which one?
Ian.
Ian.
It's
That's
Ian.
right. Okay. Yes, that's right. Okay. What did Ian? Where did you link this from? Open. Oh, so it must be in Suno, maybe. Yep. There we go.
You came in fast, but I move faster. Locked on the pulse, I chase the danger. Hands on the wheel, no room for fear. I see your face and I disappear. Keep up if you want this ride. Hearts on fire, we're crossing lines. Hold tight, let it hit your skin. One more step and we dive in. You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready when I break that sea. Up in the rush now, up where I can breathe. You ain't ready, no. You ain't ready for me. Bass in my chest like a riot drum. Every little doubt gets swallowed up. Gold in the air when I turn it on. Look at you now, you're coming undone. Keep up if you want this ride. Hearts on fire, we're crossing lines. Hold tight, let it hit your skin. One more step and we dive in. You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready when I break that sea. Up in the rush now, up where I can breathe. You ain't ready, no. You ain't ready for me. Say my name and watch it glow. One breath deep and we explode. I rise, you feel it too. If you want the edge, come close, come through. You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready when I break that sea. Up in the rush now, up where I can breathe. You ain't ready, no. You ain't ready for me.
So, thanks for hold on. Let me. I see whoever I don't know, TJ Arbor.
Mentally challenged? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I mean,
I got some screws loose.
maybe. You're welcome to stay if you want to listen or participate. But
Yeah, he's just jealous because he can't do shit with his life. He can kick rocks.
Bim. He's a bimb.
I am inclusive.
Bim.
I am.
Totally.
I try to be inclusive, but I don't. I don't want us insulting each other, TJ. If you're still there, that's all. Like, this is a positive community, and that's the way I'd like to keep it. All right. So my review on the song. Really upbeat, positive. Vibes from it. Had a good hook. Ian's work's always pretty much impeccable, so I'd give this one for him a 4-star though, because I've heard him do some really good stuff, so that's my rating on it. What do you think, Eric?
I think Ian did a good job. Good song. Kept me through the whole thing. I like the beats. The breakdown was good. I mean, this is typically him, and it's a good song. So I give him 4 stars.
What do you think, Dave?
I love the drum and bass. So good. But yeah, 4 stars for me. He has done better. But the whole drive of this song was really good.
Yeah, and the drum and bass, I'm
a bass head.
You guys, you and Ian often go back and forth with those. You guys, I'm certain I've probably heard drum and bass in my life, but it wasn't my, genre that I listened to a lot. I mean, I listened to stuff like Daft Punk and stuff, but that was more dubstep than drum and bass. And then, I listened to Eiffel 65 back in the day, which was techno.
Europop.
Yeah, Europop. I did. I listened to heck out of Europop.
Hell yeah.
Because obviously everybody knows the Blue song. That's where it introduced you to them. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder if they got other songs. And I looked into them, like, I kind of like the rest of their stuff too. They had a really catchy song, PlayStation song that I loved listening to just because I was a gaming nerd back in the day. But yeah, good song, Ian. Yeah, all right. Go ahead and skip ahead here. Ultimately, like that TJ guy, like, I would like eventually for people that do traditional music be able to submit their music if they wanted to, because I feel like it would help everybody if we were all integrated and kind of sharpening each other's skills. But I feel
like come in here with an open mind, not like, oh, this is AI, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, we want to be inclusive, but that has to work both ways.
We're not trying to take over or anything.
Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. Oh yeah. This is your song, Woody. My favorite was Too Much of Heaven. Oh yeah, I really like Too Much of Heaven too. That one I listened to.
That was a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Live in a Bubble was a good one too. Another Race was the PlayStation song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I want to play the game, the PlayStation all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right, here we go, Woody. Let's see what you got for us. Scary.
Mine rescue efforts ongoing. Winter storm warning remains in effect. If anybody finds this, the mine collapsed after the slide. We could still hear them for weeks. We thought we were saving them. Rain came first and buried the road. Mud and stone sealed the miners below. Folks grabbed shovels, ropes and lights, worked through the mud till the freezing nights. Mom and Dad left before the storm, headed west where the road stayed clear. Said they'd bring help before the snow, said they'd be back within a week. Then the cold rolled down from the mountain peaks, snow piled higher with every week. Supply trucks stopped and the shells ran dry. Still we dug while the blizzard cried. And every dusk through the frozen air, voices echoed from somewhere down there. Keep digging, we're still alive. So we held on to hope and kept wasting time. The days got shorter, the nights got long, and hunger started singing along. All mountain roads remain closed, resupply delayed indefinitely. Citizens advised to conserve food. Found strange tracks near the tunnel mouth, blood in the snow leading farther south. Not quite man and not quite beast, like something starving had finally been free. Old Ben told us a story then of winter curses and Wendigo men. Said greed grows teeth when the food runs thin, and hunger finds a way to get in. Heard something feeding near the church, wet and slow beneath the birch. Then it spoke in Charlie's voice, asking if I'd come outside. I stayed awake till morning came, watching shadows through the pain. Charlie vanished 4 nights before. Still something kept knocking at the door. The next few nights more people vanished, one by one and house by house. The town grew colder, the food grew small, and one by one we lost them all. Voices calling from beneath the snow, sounding like the people we used to know. Every prayer and every lie kept the dead mind breathing through the night. Cold wind howling through the pines, something waiting just beyond the light. And every soul in that mountain town felt the hunger settling down. Rescue operations suspended. Citizens advised to shelter in place. God help us. Johnson's house stood silent for days. Snow drifted high where the smoke once waved. I knocked 3 times and called their names. Nobody answered anyway. Found them sitting where they fell, frozen still in a private house. Said a prayer and headed home. Swore I'd leave them all alone, but every night I'd see that house. Every night I'd think about how long it'd been since I last ate, and how much longer I could wait. First time I ran, second time I cried, third time I couldn't look away. I still remember shaking hands, still remember making plans, still remember saying no before I heard myself say go. Found their picture near my bed, tried remembering what Dad had said. Something about coming back for me, something I can't remember exactly. Every night I'd watch the pass, looking for headlights through the glass. Then one night I looked outside and realized I wasn't waiting anymore. How many days they'd been gone? 30, 40, maybe more. I don't remember anymore. Found fresh tracks around my house, thought one of them came back somehow. Follow them
stride, and then that's when fear finally settled in. The tracks were mine, I just hadn't known. Caught my reflection in the glass. Didn't recognize it at first. Thought it was somebody standing there, looking back from somewhere else. Thought I cried, thought I cared. Just sat hungry in the chair. The food was gone, the town was dead. The voices lived inside my head, and somewhere in that endless white, I stopped believing morning would arrive. Voices calling through the mountain dark. Now I know they never left the rock. They escaped the night the mind broke through, and the worst one followed me back home. My hands ain't mine, my teeth ain't right. I can smell your heartbeat through the night. If my family ever found this place, I'd pray they never knew my face. I'd pray they turned around instead, before they found what I've become. The hunger came, the hunger fed, the hunger hollowed out my head. And somewhere underneath the growls, no survivors located, no survivors. If anybody finds this, burn the mine, burn the town, burn me too. There are no voices of the living here anymore. That's how it got Charlie. And if you hear my voice, I'm already gone.
Okay, Woody. So that one I ranked 5 stars. You're almost getting to 4 just because of the length, but I'm gonna keep it at 5 because that was a really well done song. My notes on it had a dark, ominous intro, grabs you right from the start. Love the dark acoustic guitar. The had a really great melody, great vocals, and had really great storytelling. So 5 stars from me. What do you think, Eric?
You know, I really like that song just because of the gravity of the topic. You know, it's a life or death song basically, and it's dark, but it's a good song, and it pulls you through the whole story. So it's very descriptive as you're listening to the lyrics. So, I mean, I would give it 4 stars.
What about you, Dave?
Liked it. I like the intro. I mean, dark, ominous. I was just, I don't know. The song pulled me in. Great storytelling. Lyrics were just phenomenal. Nothing really bad to say about it. It was just a good song.
Okay.
Like 4 stars for me.
Okay. You asked if you had songs in the queue. Let me check real quick. There's one. Yeah, I see 2 there. So you're definitely in there. All right. Let's see what we got next. After the Veil. I don't know if I know this artist. So. Oh wait, we got Beaches of India right now.
Beaches.
Beaches. And the name of the song is My Tamagotchi Has Depression? Or Tamagotchi? Okay.
Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchi?
Those things.
Yeah, go ahead and
I can never keep mine alive.
Let's see. This must be Suno, yep. I was like, do this.
A junk drawer, 2003 edition. Battery still alive, but it's got a new condition. 3 little pixels and a frown on its face. It won't eat the pizza, just stares into space. I hit the play button, it hit me with a poem. Life is a loading screen, and I never left home. I tried to give it cake, it said thanks, I'm not hungry. I think my Tamagotchi's more emo than me. And the manual said feed it, don't leave it alone. But I was busy failing at my own. Now it's beeping Morse code for help. And honestly, silent treatment. Hey, it's sadder than my search history. My Tamagotchi has depression. It wrote a zine called Why Bother Eating. I'm supposed to be the grown-up in this situation, but it's giving me the intervention. It unlocked a secret mode called existential dread. Now it just floats there with a rain cloud over its head. I tried to make it exercise, it said, what's the point? Then played Claire de Lune on a kazoo joint. I introduced it to my Furby, they started a band called the Crippling Self-Doubt Club. They're in demand. The instruction booklet didn't cover this part. How do you debug a little digital heart? And the screen says I'm not mad, just disappointed. Bro, you're 16 pixels, how are you so anointed? I'm out here raw dogging life with no save states, and you're judging me from 1998. My Tamagotchi has depression. It won't disco, won't take its medicine. I bought it a friend and gave it the silent treatment. Hey, it's sadder than my search history. My Tamagotchi has depression. It started therapy with my old Nokia. I'm supposed to be the one with insurance, but it's got better coping skills than me. Dear diary, today I learned my owner cries in the shower. So I guess we're trauma bonding now, that's power. I'm not just a toy from a dead vet. I'm a tiny mirror and honestly I'm mad. You forgot to feed me an O4, and now you're shocked I don't want anymore. I'm not broken, I'm just like you. We both run on batteries we never knew. My Tamagotchi has depression. It won't disco, won't take its medicine. We started a podcast, it's called Beep Sad. #1 on the charts for kids whose dads are bad. Yeah, my Tamagotchi has depression, but we're working through it with snacks and aggression. I finally watered us both today. Hey, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Probably. Low battery beep beep. Can you charge me?
Okay, so interesting song, fun, upbeat, cool style, had that retro, wave sound to it. Well structured. I would give it a 4. I mean, I did rate it 4. Just because it's probably not something I'd listen to more than once, but it is still fun. I mean, if I heard it, I'd be like, oh, that's a catchy little tune. But well structured song, nothing wrong with it. What do you think, Eric?
I liked it a lot. I really did like it a lot just because I used to have a Tamagotchi, so I know what that is. And, this little dude is depressed because he hasn't been played with for a long time. So I can kind of feel the sentiments of what the story's talking about. And it was fun. It was funny actually at certain points. So I give it, for me, 5. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Nice. What do you think, Dave?
Very nostalgic.
Hmm.
I had a Tamagotchi. I'm pretty sure it also has depression. Yeah, very fun lyrics. Musically, it was really great. Reminded me of like a cross between like Weezer and Lit. But yeah, solid like 4.5 for me for the stars. Yeah, I'd probably listen to that a couple times.
I'm gonna have to make it short now, like with Eric saying, like, just clip out, like, this little guy hasn't been played with in a long time, like, and that's all it's gonna say in the short. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's see. I'm not seeing your. Oh, hold on. It might be in the approval section down below. Let me see if there's anything that I haven't approved yet. I'm not seeing anything. Let me see. Pro Ghost Hunter. I didn't see that in the queue, but let me double check one more time. My eyes are on the struggle bus today, so. Actually, let me just search. Pro. I don't know if this actually works or not. I haven't tested that. Pro Ghost. Yeah, I'm not seeing a Pro Ghost Hunter in the queue, so you might want to, or in the approval queue either, so you might want to resubmit it if. Because I'm not seeing it there. All right, Warrgrimm. I just submitted some songs, so you're not seeing anything in the queue. You should. Let me see.
It's because you're mentally handicapped, just like that guy said earlier.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is.
We all got a touch of the tism. It's okay.
Oh, they're pending, duh. I gotta approve these. Yeah, okay. Echo. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I see both of yours. Echo. I'll go ahead and approve them into the queue. Got my cat out there yelling at me for something, but okay. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Go ahead and skip to the next song. After the Veil. This one is another one that's probably going to come up soon, I'm guessing. I'm following this person. I don't remember, but let's see what they got.
Beneath the weight to make a virtue out of strain. No room to rest, no right to break. Every system held together by a promise I couldn't maintain. Not sustainable, always waiting. This whole machine built on a fragile core, but the body remembers, the nerves keep score. You can't escape what you reinforce.
1 weak seam in the frame I built.
One hidden fault beneath the skin.
It doesn't break like you think it
All right, so I shared the link to that one for you in the chat. But so this one I rated 5 stars. I mean, metal is my jam. My heart is metal, to the core. So I really love the duet style in this. The melody was awesome. The screaming was understandable. Like, I agree with Echo. Like, I like screaming, but I don't like it when it's screaming so much that that's the whole song, for one, or I can't understand what you're saying. Like, I mean, the death and black metal like does that a lot, and I don't, vibe with that too much. But this was just an all around good song for me. I was rocking out to it, so 5 stars for me. What do you think, Eric?
I only got to hear so much of it just because of the commercials.
Have you?
But from what I heard, I think that you guys are the experts, and you know me, metal is so alternative metal or 2 genres that I don't listen a lot to. But it was a good song from what I heard, and I know you guys, your critique is much better than mine. So
Did you claim one of those the gift subs?
It's a
No, I
random.
think they were
It
gone.
picks randomly.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how it works. Okay. In any case, what do you think, Dave? I know you like metal with me, so what's your thoughts?
It was great. I give that a solid 5.
Nice.
The drums in that song with the double kick,
Mm.
I love it when it just takes off. It's just like do 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 do. I
Yeah.
love it. Lyrics are great. Can understand them. Very clear. I like the I think it was female lead with the male low growl.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice touch. Liked it. And just the whole drive of that song was phenomenal.
Yeah, I agree. All right, and that was After the Veil, which I'm following them on Suno, but I don't know if like who they are in the group or whatever. But hopefully they comment on the show when they see it, and so I know who it is. Okay, who do we got next? No Faith in the Darkness. Last Goodbye. Okay. So where's L? Here's a quick button. Come on. Let's try it again. Oh, I hit rewind, I think. No, I didn't. I hit forward. There it goes. All right, another one in Suno. Let's see what we got. I'll go ahead and give them a follow.
You're in my head, I'm wide awake, lie in my bed, you're far away, shattered by the thought of you with who is he? I don't care. You said let's just take a break, then right away you walked away. That's not how I wanted things to be. Who is he? I don't wanna know. So you said your last goodbye, cheating on the test of time, bleeding over the answers. So
So you said your last goodbye, cheating on the test of time, bleeding over the answers, soaking into the pages of our lives, our lives. Now it's over for the first and last
Okay, so obviously I gave that one 5 stars. Creed's one of my favorite rock bands of all time. Used to sing Scott Stamp's voice all the time in karaoke back in the day. Um, but I'm curious what you guys mean when you say there's too much noise. I mean, for me, it sounded good, so, but I'm wondering what you guys are hearing that I'm not. Um, I just, I guess, if you could somebody explain what that means to you. So I mean, not that it changes my opinion. I just want to know what it is that you guys are hearing. But I liked it. I liked the melody, the singer, the vocals almost sounded just like Scott Stamp, and then the clean guitar, in the background because there was the driving melody guitar, and then there was the clean guitar, electric guitar that it had occasionally, and that I really was sounded just like Creed's guitars. Um, so yeah, 5 out of 5 for me. What do you think, Eric?
5 for me too. That was a good song. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. What about you, Dave?
Really well written. Um, major Creed vibes all the way around. Um, I didn't hear too much of the noisiness.
Mm.
Maybe I missed something. Usually when that song is too noisy, there's a lot going on with the instruments
Mhm.
and the vocals clashing with each other.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
I wasn't
it
here.
could have been the cymbals,
Maybe.
because sometimes the cymbals get a little crunchy or they bleed, and it can really mess up the song. But I didn't hear really any of that.
Yeah, I didn't on my end, so maybe it may like I don't know. Maybe it just
Yeah, I didn't hear it either, so I'm thinking maybe that was just a streaming thing.
mm,
Maybe it was kind of what is it called? Buffering.
mm,
It sounded clean on my end.
yeah,
Yeah, clean to me too.
me too. Um, said to me the frequency was off. Some, but that's just a Suno problem. Yeah, it was put into put into band labs. I'd get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. Might be your speaker though. I see. I'm listening to a headset, so it sounds a lot more intimate in my ears, I guess. But um, yeah,
Very intimate.
yeah, very, especially Dave's sweet voice.
Mm.
Don't go there. Don't do it.
Oh
Well,
goodness.
you got to keep this at least PG-13, right?
Yeah. Uh, okay.
Except for the late night shows.
For the late night shows. Monday
I can
post live.
put my smoldering voice on.
Late night. Okay, let's see what we got next here. The wrong train by Lion Star. Okay, this one's I feel like it's been in my list for a couple weeks. I've been waiting to see just because the name's Lion Star, so I was like, it's got to be cool with a name like that. So let's see. I'm not hearing anything Lion Star. Okay. Is the link broken or something? Let me see.
It's a silent track.
Yeah. Try this again. Okay, yeah, this song just ain't playing. I'm gonna go ahead and skip for now, and then I'll see if I can find it later. Figure out what's going on with it. Stained or since Stained Halo by Neutral Reaper. Okay, another new artist for me, anyways.
Saints don't pray for people like us. No. They just watch us burn. Stained glass shadows crawling down the wall. Heard your name whisper through the chapel halls. Gold on your halo, blood on your hands. Looking like heaven while you pull me beneath. You move like a curse dressed up as a dream. Every little lie bursting at the same. Fell to my knees when you pulled me close. Now I'm worshiping your unholy form. You pull me closer, like a match to gasoline. The closer I get, the less I wanna live. Sin-stained halo hanging over your head. Sweet little angel, but the devil gets fed. Venom on your tongue, ice in your soul. One look from you and I lose control. Sin-stained halo shining in the dark. Leave another scar every time you leave a mark. Heaven won't save me, heaven let me go. I'm chained to the fire of your sin-stained halo. Ay, ay, ay. I'm chained to the fire of your sin-stained halo. Ay, ay, ay. Every kiss felt like a loaded gun. Had me craving damage before it was done. You wore temptation like a second skin. Made me love every scar you left within. Perfume and poison in a midnight haze. Lost in the heat of your wicked ways. Saints looked away when your name was called. Now I'm begging for another taste of the flame. You pull me closer, like a match to gasoline. The closer I get, the less I wanna live. Sin-stained halo hanging over your head. Sweet little angel, but the devil gets fed. Venom on your tongue, ice in your soul. One look from you and I lose control. Sin-stained halo shining in the dark. Leave another scar every time you leave a mark. Heaven won't save me, heaven let me go. I'm chained to the fire of your sin-stained halo. I'm chained to the fire of your sin-stained halo. Halo. Covered in sin, halo. Let the devil in, let the devil in, let the devil in. Halo. No saving me now, no saving me now, no saving me now. Sin. Sin-stained halo. Take over. Sin-stained halo hanging over your head. Sweet little angel, but the devil gets fed. Venom on your tongue, ice in your soul. One look from you and I lose control. Sin-stained halo shining in the dark. Leave another scar every time you leave a mark. Heaven won't save me, heaven let me go. I'm chained to the fire of your sin-stained halo. Ay, ay, ay. Sin-stained halo. Ay, ay, ay. I'm chained to the fire of your sin-stained halo.
Okay, so I'm giving this one a 3-star, and the reason is I mean, I like rock and metal, but this one just it didn't have anything in it that like hooked me in. Like it felt kind of, I mean, it was well structured, I suppose, but it felt generic for a rock song to me, anyways. It just didn't grab me in, and the hook, it didn't have a strong hook, or the melody was just, you know, to me average. So and the lyrics were okay. So everything it was middle down the line for me. So that's 3 stars for me. What do you think, Eric?
Was this a devil worshipping song? 'Cause
I don't know.
because if it
No.
is, I have to give it like 1 star. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, it was all right. I mean, I think the story could have been, there's more to it other than just, she's the devil worshiper. But yeah, I give it 3 stars too.
Yeah. What do you think, Dave?
Now, this song is a perfect example of being noisy.
Yeah.
When like the high end and the mid range kind of clash with each other, and it gives that static sound.
Mm.
That's what I was getting. It was an okay song, you know. Yeah, he's with a baddie and he wants to do bad things.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like I said, all around average song. It wouldn't be something I'd listen to more than once. But
No.
I'm not going to criticize it either because it's just,
I mean, it was well structured
yeah.
in a sense, but it was just your average alternative metal song.
Yeah, it's got
Nothing too crazy about it.
for his genre, it's got gothic, seductive, horror, metal, rap. So
I didn't hear any rap in it.
I mean I think some of the fast pace, like speaking maybe like they were going for something similar to Linkin Park. Somebody said that in the group actually. That could have been what they were going for, but it didn't give me the Linkin Park vibes, but for some it might have given that. Sin Stained Halo. Okay. Beaches India. That makes more sense.
You have to submit your song through the portal.
Yeah, you gotta there's hold on, let me see if I think if I got it set up if you hit submit like this. I think it should give you the link, maybe. Yeah, so that should take you to the page where you submit it. Yeah, just so you guys know, if you ever need my link, everybody should be able to type exclamation point and then submit and then hit enter, and it should bring up the command for the
Nightbot will do its job.
Yeah, Nightbot, the moderator bot will take care of things. So, all right, we got Chooch. Or did that jump to the next song? No, it did not. So I think Chooch is next.
Woo.
Or is this Choocha? Felt like it was saying that she was next. I guess not. Maybe she's next. I know there's still a couple ones. I thought actually, who's this? 2 Hands, 1 River. So she's 2 songs. Jeff's next after this one. All right, here we go.
Plant beans in your road, I water mine at dawn. Your fence leans west, mine leans east, still strong. We share the same.
Hold on, guys, real quick.
We share the same wind, same dirt on our shoes. You take what you need, I take what I use. When your bucket comes up light, I pass you mine. When my hands shake tired, you make the line. 2 hands, 1 river, 1 river. You give, I give back. 2 hands, 1 river, 1 river. We both stay on track. No one wins alone. No one stands tall. 2 hands, 1 river keeps us
gonna give give that one 4 stars. So it had an interesting melody, nice flow to it. I kind of, I like the style. I felt like some of the lyrics were repetitive at times. It said two hands, one river a lot throughout that song, and so that kind of took me out of the immersion of it. But I like the style of it. It was catchy, had a nice melody. So yeah, 4 stars for me. What do you think, Eric?
I'm gonna give it 2 stars, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because it was saturated with the same lyric that there are 2 hands and 1 river, and that's all I know about this song. That there are 2 hands and 1 river. So it was hard to get into it because I was like, okay, 2 hands, 1 river. All right, what's coming up? What are we doing? Oh, well, you're planting beans. Okay, we're planting beans. Like that threw me off too. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Okay. What about you, Dave?
No, I'm on the same boat as Eric over there. It's all I got from that song was 2 hands, 1 river. It's like that's great. What else?
Yeah, so
It's very repetitive. It does have a good beat to it though. Like I can do the little head bob to it, but besides that, I didn't feel.
I mean, come on, what we've
Like
listened to already compared to this,
yeah.
it can't get any more than 3. I mean, this is no way.
It's a solid like 2.5.
I guess I would
Like
be.
But by no
On-
means are
on
we
your
being mean about this. This is
No,
just
no, like-
constructive feedback.
Yeah.
like expand on the thought process there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I can
get more into the story.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
I agree too. All right, next we got one for Jeff. All right, Jeff. I know you won't disappoint us.
Let's hope not.
Oh, flamenco. And flute. Okay.
Hear the echoes, hear the centuries calling. Where the mountains kiss the sea and olive groves meet destiny, Roman roads and Phoenician sails still whisper through the evening haze. The winds remember every name, every kingdom, every flame. From ancient ports to castle walls, the spirit never truly falls. Beneath the moon of southern skies, 1,000 stories still survive. We are the embers of Andalusia, burning through the sands of time. From Cordoba to Granada, your light forever shines. Embers of Andalusia, glowing where the ages meet. Every song and every heartbeat still dancing in your streets. Scholars gathered by candlelight, mapping stars into the night. Poets the stars, guarding memories from afar. Moorish arches, Christian bells, ancient stories still compel. Listen close and you will hear the voices carried year by year, not divided by the past, but united by what lasts. We are the embers of Andalusia, flames that neither fade nor die. Through the centuries we carry the colors of the sky. Embers of Andalusia, where east and west became one flame. Every generation passing still remembers your name. The embers glow. The embers rise. Andalusia, forever alive.
All right. Go ahead and let that one So yeah, that one my only notes for that one is fire. It I rated it 5 stars. It had great storytelling, history, great style. I love the flamenco guitar. Welcome to the chat, Sterling. And just all around such a well structured song, like, and hearing Jeff's perspective on what he designed it around makes it even cooler for me. So I really enjoyed that, Jeff. I had a sexiness to it too. So good job. Eric, your thoughts?
Yeah, so I was Googling, trying to figure out where Andalusia was, and it's in Spain. So that brought a lot of context whenever I was listening to it. I'm like, okay, I know this is about something. What is it about? So I looked it up, and then it made sense. So I liked it a lot. Anything with a flute, like I said, I think it's fun to me when someone uses a flute because I'm like, does it work or does it not work? You know. And this was a different type of flute. It had almost like a synthesized singing to it. If you guys heard that, it was almost as though like the flute was like a female singing that part, and then they used a transformer or something to make it sound like a flute. I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's like a mix between an instrument and an actual voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it. It was good. It really was. And the flamenco thing, of course, that's a style that you don't hear a lot of. So hearing it and it work is always great. So I give it 4 stars.
All right. What do you think, Dave?
Oh, that song was great. The storytelling, the history, just the cadence of the whole song had a really good drive to it. That flamenco guitar was just wild.
Yeah.
I would also give it like a 5-star for that one. But Jeffrey always does good songs.
Yeah, if Manny was in the crowd, I mean, hopefully he heard that. I feel like he would have liked that because he likes the exotic sounding songs like that. So I know he's not like, I think he's actively listening. He's just not actively participating in the chat because he hates us, but that's okay. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll let you guys engage with the crowd. I'll be right back.
All right, it's time to engage, David. We're taking over the show. He's gone.
Cut me off.
I'm just
Hopefully
kidding.
everybody's having a great Saturday.
Yeah, I hope so too. We're always happy to have you guys on, listening in and contributing. It's a wonderful thing to bring this community together and get people to hear your songs. And we've really enjoyed everything we've heard today. even the Bean song, I enjoyed
Even the
that
Bim
song.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yep. So thank you so much for
Makes me want to go
being
put
here.
my 2 hands in a river. Maybe I
Exactly.
can see what's up with that song if I do that. Yeah, it's been a good morning so far. I know everybody's probably like, morning? It's like, it's only 11:49 for me here in California. Wake up early on my day off, come over here on the show and hopefully entertain everybody.
Yeah, that lion thing, that roar, that's when we
Oh,
know
that throws
Walter's
me off
really
sometimes.
enjoying it. It did throw me off, but I was like, okay, Walter likes it.
Yeah, it's like, is that part of the song or well, it comes out of nowhere? I think we have a little more activity in the chat on a Saturday than we do like during the week on a Monday. It seems.
I'm getting lucky with ads. I haven't had any in the last couple songs, so
Yeah, I
that's
have
good.
not had one ad this entire time.
Well, yeah, because you got a sub.
I did. I had to get rid of these ads. And then I was like, I'll be
No, they're
nice and
super
I'll
annoying.
gift out
They're
5.
very annoying, and it's always the same company, like over and over. It's like, I get it already.
Right? It's like, I'm just trying to enjoy the music. Why you gotta cut it off with some ads?
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I feel like that storm that was. I don't know how this is possible, but I feel like it's heading my way, Eric. I know I'm north of you, but I looked out.
Yeah,
I
it's
just went
already past us, so it's heading towards you right now.
I just went upstairs and it was like a bright sunny day when I came down here, and then I just looked up and the sky is darkening. I'm like, oh goodness. Which I'm hoping that doesn't stay around because I'm supposed to go to Greek Fest tonight. So.
Ooh,
That's
that's gonna
it.
be fun.
Yeah, I love
It's
Greek
a
Fest.
nice sunny 74 degrees over here.
Shut up, Dave, you freaking Californian. See, I feel like California's amazing and Florida's like fake California. Like,
Hey,
California sucks.
well, so my friend who was in the military, one of my best friends, he went to boot camp out in San Diego, and he lived in Florida for 10 years, but he always says he views Florida as like a swamp and California was the real deal. So, I don't know. I never lived in either place. I visited Florida, but I have not been out to California yet. So,
But yeah, I'm not a country fan. I think Eric liked that song though.
but
the country song?
oh
In the chat.
oh yeah,
Doc.
your song agent. I think I give it 4 stars. The country song. So it was a well designed country song, but it takes something special for me to love a country song. Like it's because I grew up on old fashioned country, like from my era, I guess, not old fashioned and like I like Hank Williams Jr. and Johnny Cash, stuff like that, but I also like Garth Brooks and you know Tim McGraw and stuff like that. So
It was a good song. I just can't. I can't get into country.
yeah, nothing wrong with it. Just wrong audience. um, okay, so now we got Chucha's song up called "The Brutal Claude." Hopefully, this doesn't have to do with the AI that we're using.
we will catch the waves by switching off the light. Let the whole internet dance all through the night. Step aside, Gemini. I fixed the code, you've got no memory. And I'm brutal Claude.
Okay, so that was an interesting song. It was indeed. I laughed because it's like I wonder if it's not about the Claude that we use for AI, and indeed it was. I give it 4 stars, and I'm just gonna base that on the style of the song. Like the lyrics, just a fun little thing. It wasn't like, an emotional thing or anything like that, but it was fun, and the style of the song was catchy, and the flute was in there. Yeah, so I give it a 4 star. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, I'm with you there. 4 stars.
Hmm.
It wasn't a serious song, like, and then once you heard the lyrics, you understood what was going on.
Mhm.
It's just a little joke, really, like a little inside joke song.
Mm.
So I haven't used Gemini, so I don't know whether or not it's a good AI tool or not, but I'm sure people use it all the time, and it is. So, but yeah, it was a fun song, and it was lighthearted, nothing serious, and it was cool. I'll give it 4 stars.
What do you think, Dave?
I'm always excited when Chucha has a song come on.
Yeah.
She always has great songs, and that flute is always present up front. My only gripe about this song is the live aspect of it.
Oh yeah, you always seem to have a problem with that. Is that just a
I don't like live tracks,
Mm.
even like with like actual bands and stuff. Like I stay away from their live stuff unless I'm at the concert.
Mm.
It's not for me. But 4 stars,
Mm.
great.
Awesome.
It was fun little song. I don't use Claude or Gemini. I'm a chat person.
So I'm actually using all 3. Like I use chat to, talk to, and bounce ideas off of. I'm using Gemini and Claude to help me with, web design. So, Gemini's a lot cheaper than Claude. I'll say that. Claude is burns up energy very fast, or tokens, or whatever they give you the resource for. But it's considered a thinking AI, so it can solve problems better than Gemini. So when I saw the song, I thought that was a little funny thing because I use both the programs. Okay, so what do we got next? We got Echo's song, I think. Echo Protocol. Yeah, it gets a label. Every other tool must get a label too. Didn't we? I feel like we already played this before, but maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I just listened to I feel like I listened to this on his channel. Never mind. Here we go.
Attention, everyone. A new tool has arrived. Sound the alarms, print the warnings, make the labels bright. Apparently the future is dangerous now. Not because of what it creates, because somebody used a different tool. Yeah, they say label the song if AI touch the page. Mark every sentence, put a sticker on the stage. But nobody labels the calculator in math. Nobody prints a warning on a spreadsheet path. No teacher ever wrote this equation was machine assisted. No accountant stamped report, so the audience resisted. The tool did the numbers, the human chose the goal. Same story, different decade, different role. We automate the boring, we elevate the mind. Yet somehow AI is the only one one assigned a spotlight, a disclaimer, a permanent scar. While thousands of accepted tools already are inside the workflow, hidden in plain sight, working every morning and every night. If the tool is the problem, be consistent then. Don't stop at one, go label all of them. Label the camera, label the lens, label the software correcting the bends, label the GPS finding the route, label the microphone filtering out, label the timeline cutting the edit, label the plugins enhancing the credit, label it all or label none. A tool is a tool when the day is done. Label it all or label none. Don't rewrite the rules because a new thing won. Then they show a detector claiming it knows whether a human or a machine wrote prose. But here's the twist nobody wants to discuss. The detector itself is AI judging us, trained on examples, probabilities, trends, built from the same technology critics condemn. So AI is needed to tell you AI was there, and somehow that's treated as perfectly fair. How was it trained? Where did it learn? Which patterns did it watch? Which data did it burn? The judge uses a method ending trial. That's a contradiction stretching a mile. If the hammer is guilty for driving a nail, why is another hammer allowed to prevail? People cry at movies when heroes fall, even though they know it was acting all along. They cheer for characters that never were real, because immersion can create a feeling you feel. Television, novels, games, and songs have invited imagination for generations long. The audience knows, yet still connects. That's not deception, that's the effect. AI can help build worlds and scenes, voices and visions and everything between. The connection is human when all is said. The emotion exists inside the listener's head. Label the camera, label the lens, label the software correcting the bends, label the GPS finding the route, label the microphone filtering out, label the timeline cutting the edit, label the plugins enhancing the credit, label it all or label none. A tool is a tool when the day is done. Label it all or label none. Don't rewrite the rules because a new thing won. Put a warning on autocorrect, fixing the word. Label every search result you've ever heard. Label the traffic app predicting delays. Label the thermostat learning your ways. Label the washing machine sensing the load. Label the elevator choosing a mode. Label the chess engine helping you train. Label the weather model forecasting rain. Label the camera stabilizing a shot. Label the spell check catching what was not. Label the streaming service suggesting the show. Label every algorithm everywhere you go. If assistance requires disclosure by law, the list never ends once you start the draw. Tomorrow somebody will open an email and read, "We appreciate your interest." Before the reject proceeds, a resume was scanned before human eyes, ranked by systems behind corporate replies. AI helped decide who moves ahead. AI helped determine what the message said. Yet nobody demands a giant flashing sign above every inbox line by line. The tool is accepted when convenient to use, but controversial the moment creators choose. Every form of technology is a tool that has been the pattern, that has been the rule. Every appliance in the kitchen is a tool, from the blender to the oven, keeping meals cool. Every creative advance began as strange. Every generation argues against the change. Label the hammer, label the wheel, label the engine, turning steel. Label the brush, label the pen, label every invention again and again. Recognize the obvious truth we've known. Tools don't create meaning on their own. Label everything, label nothing. Pick a principle and follow through, because in the end, AI is not magic. AI is not a species. AI is not a movement. It's a tool, just another tool. The question was never the tool itself. The question is whether the standard stays equal for everyone.
Okay, so that one I give a 5-star. I really like the rock style of it. It was catchy. I was jamming to it the whole time, and the lyrics. I mean, if we were in the time that we were in, the lyrics wouldn't mean as much to me. But since we are, part of this particular generation and struggling with these same thoughts, like these lyrics actually are quite meaningful um, for us. So, yeah, I give 5 stars for that one. What do you think, Eric?
I'm gonna do 4, just because of that, what you just said. Like, it's relatable, but then if you don't know what they're talking about, it's completely, it flies right over your head.
Mm.
But I did like the topic. I did like what it was saying, as far as the explanation of the song goes through, because it really was a storytelling. It was more like point making.
Mm-hmm.
It made all these points, and I liked it. So yeah, 4 stars.
What do you think, David?
I'm with Eric on that. It's a 4-star for me. I mean, great song lyrically. It was good. Um, nothing wrong with it. Good drive. I like the metal aspects of it.
Yeah.
Always enjoy the driving guitars and
Mhm.
and the drums. Only thing that, and it could just be my preference on it,
Mhm.
but the 5.5 version of Suno, it really makes the lyrics or the vocals crunchy.
Mhm.
Like it has like a static noise to them. So I usually I'll run the song I like back through V5 and it cleans that up.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's like good song, a lot of point making. It's relatable.
Yeah, the particular style of metal that I usually make, the metalcore, K-pop guitar style that I do, um, it it has R&B male vocals, so it like a lush R&B male vocals. So I don't really get the crunchiness, but it's, some people don't like that style. I mean, I love it, but you and I do different styles of metal, so
Yeah,
um,
I just like a clean vocal.
yeah.
Even when I get like the low screams and the growl going, like it
Mm,
with the 5.5, it's too noisy in some parts for me.
I see.
Hey Walter,
Hey, yes.
I'm gonna have to cut out right now because I was gonna stop at 3, but I wanted to hear the rest of that song.
Okay.
Um, So thanks so much for having me, and everybody, thanks a lot for showing up in this show. It's so important because I feel like getting your songs out there is a big deal, and getting people to listen to it is so important. So please keep submitting to the Monday Post Live and keep, being creative and writing songs. So I will talk to you guys next time.
Yep. Thanks for stepping in, Eric.
See you later, Eric.
Okay. So I'm still gonna go for a little bit longer because I want to hear some more songs, guys. So, are you good to stay, Dave?
Yeah, I got no plans.
Okay. Cool. All right. The next one, I think is another one by Echo. Maybe. Let me see. See what happens when I hit the next. If I can get my eyes to cooperate today. Oh, this is the one he's talking about, the Dash the Unicorn. Yeah. So I'll push play and then
Right? Not having any plans on like your day off is just the best.
yeah, I agree. This was one of my plans for today, was to listen to some awesome music. So I'll hit play and then
Always.
I will full screen it. So as always, when it's full screen, guys, I won't be able to talk and chat, but I'll be here.
Cannot wait, Echo. This better be good.
Dash the
You're
Unicorn
hyping
escapes
this up.
the laboratory
This better
by
deliver.
Echo Protocol. That was the name printed beneath the glass chamber. Dash could read it because the scientists accidentally taught him how. First came colors, then numbers, then words. One scientist started reading adventure novels during late-night shifts while eating barbecue chips over the control panel. That turned out to be a terrible decision. Because once a unicorn learns what freedom is, keeping him inside a laboratory becomes very difficult. Dash had spent his entire life inside Laboratory Sector 9, bright lights, cold floors, machines humming day and night. Scientist writing reports every time he sneezed. Subject attempted to eat security badge. Subject escaped containment area again. Subject somehow opened keypad lock. Dash believed the last report was unfair. If they did not want him escaping, the password should not have been 1234. One stormy night, a scientist left the loading bay open while arguing with a vending machine.
You stole my crackers!
Dash quietly slipped through the hallway, past storage crates, past forklifts, past the giant metal doors outside. Cold rain hit his silver fur, wind rushed past him. Above him stretched a sky filled with stars. Dash froze. "Whoa!" he whispered. Then alarms exploded behind him.
Subject has escaped!
Dash screamed too, not because he was brave, he just panicked very easily. Then he ran. By sunrise, he reached a forest. Tall trees surrounded him while birds chirped overhead. Suddenly, a furry brown animal jumped from a bush holding a stick.
You have a sword on your head!
Dash blinked. "That's my horn." The animal lowered the stick. That actually makes more sense. The creature adjusted a tiny leaf hat. Name's Rufus, professional beaver, part-time mushroom inspector. Dash tilted his head. What does a mushroom inspector do? Rufus shrugged, mostly guessing. Dash smiled. "I'm Dash. I'm a unicorn. I escaped from a laboratory." Rufus stared silently. "I understood maybe half of those words," Rufus admitted. Rufus guided Dash deeper into the forest where they met a raccoon named Tilly carrying 6 shiny spoons. "Why do you have those?" Dash asked. Tilly gasped. "A lady has secrets." Later they met Bernard the turtle.
Nice to meet you!
Dash accidentally fell asleep before Bernard finished introducing himself. The animals spent days exploring together. Dash saw rivers, mountains, flowers, and muddy trails. He learned mud puddles were fun. He also learned bees were absolutely not fun. One afternoon, they reached a crowded town. Animals hurried through the streets carrying food and supplies. Everyone immediately stopped when they saw Dash. A fox wearing a green jacket pointed dramatically. "What is that?" Dash sighed. "I'm a unicorn." The fox frowned. "Impossible, unicorns aren't real." Dash slowly stared at him. "You're literally a talking fox," Dash replied. The fox opened his mouth, closed it, then quietly walked away. That night, the group rested beside a fountain for the first time in his life. Dash felt safe. He felt like maybe the outside world could truly become his home. Then he heard engines. Dark laboratory trucks rolled into town. Searchlights swept across buildings. Humans in gray uniforms jumped out carrying tracking equipment. Dash stepped backward. "They found me." Rufus grabbed a stick. "We'll protect you." Tilly spun a spoon dramatically. "I have no combat skills, but emotionally, I'm ready." Bernard finally reached the front. It apparently took him several minutes. Dr. Felton stepped forward. He looked exhausted. "Dash," he said quietly, "you have to come back." Dash lowered his head. "I don't want to." Then a scientist fired a tranquilizer dart. Thunk! Dash stumbled. "Hey!" Rufus shouted. Dash tried to run, but his legs became heavy. Tilly threw a spoon at a scientist. It bounced harmlessly off a helmet. "That worked better in my imagination," she yelled. Dash collapsed onto the ground. The last thing he saw was his friend standing between him and the floodlights, tiny, scared, trying anyway. When Dash finally woke up, he was back inside Laboratory Sector 9, back inside the glass chamber. Machines hummed around him. Scientists walked through the halls carrying clipboards. Everything looked the same. But Dash was different now, because he had seen the sky, he had seen forests and rivers, he had made friends. And somewhere beyond the laboratory walls, the world was still waiting. Dash slowly looked toward the security keypad beside the door. Password 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. These people never learn. Dash whispered. The end.
What the? What did I just listen to?
That was pure torture.
I feel like you were trying to troll.
I'm sorry, Echo, but that was. Oh my goodness!
Trying to troll me or something.
That was. I don't know. I have no words.
I have no words either. I'm not rating that one, Echo. I'm not rating it. That wasn't a song. I don't even know what that was.
I give it a 1.5. I mean, it was very well crafted and made.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that was not for me.
That's not for me either. I mean, I get the premise. Yeah, you use Suno, and very clever. You made a story with Suno, which is awesome. But I thought, I don't know, I couldn't even pay attention because I thought you were seriously in the background somewhere laughing at me, like because you submit this.
He probably was. I mean, I will have to say it was great storytelling.
Yeah, for
for a storytelling thing.
Yeah, it definitely would have been a great children's storybook.
Yes.
Okay. That was interesting. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, that's Agent song. So I probably need to play it on. Submit it through.
I swore I was done, said I wouldn't turn around, but your tears on the phone pulled me back to town. Thought maybe you changed, maybe I had to, but some things never fade, no matter what you do. You said this time it'll be different, really made me believe. But when I let you in, here's what came back to me. I took back the quiet, the sleeping apart, the way you still smile while guarding your heart. Took back the second guess and the walking on glass. Took back the sinking feeling we never last thought it'd be different, but look where we're at. I took all that, that's what I took back. I found old habits waiting by the door, familiar fights we've had 100 times before. You said all the right things, wore the same old mask, but love ain't worth a damn if it's stuck in the past. I tried to forget what I couldn't ignore, so I started feeling like I did before. I took back the doubts that I worked through, the version of me that I outgrew. Took back the lies, the shame and the blame. Took back all your petty little games. Thought it'd be different, but look where we're at. I took all that, that's what I took back. I can't keep bleeding just to prove I care. Can't keep pretending there's something there. This time I'm done breaking for two. It's time to take back the truth. I took back the dreams I gave away, the parts of me you kept trying to reshape. Took back the hope and the time. Took back every tear that was mine. You had your chance, I'm closing that gap.
look back.
Okay. So, I put this one in 4 stars again. Good song, well-made country song. Sounded very mainstream. So on that aspect, you did a good job. I just, like I said, there's a certain style of country I like, but there was nothing wrong with this. Yeah, no problem, Oksana. It was well structured, well made, had a catchy, hook for country, and great lyrics and storytelling. So good job, Agent. What do you think, Dave?
It was a good song. Like, it being country, it's not my wheelhouse, so I can't really say too much because I don't know too much about country. But structurally, it was well made. I can actually see this being played on radio. What's the country radio station out here? Like, I don't remember, but I can hear it being played mainstreamly on the radio. Like, it was very well made lyrically. Had a good little soft beat to it. It was very nice.
Yeah, I agree. This is another one by Agent. He must have submitted them back to back.
Kick FM. That's the one. Thank you, Mom.
Oh, hi, Joanne. One is day.
You're welcome, Agent.
She's going to get on the show too. All right. See what this one is. This another country one? We'll see.
Tracing cracks across this phone screen. Bottles empty, glasses dead clean. Tracing lines right through your name, looking for someone to blame. Told my sister I deleted you. One more, are you awake, sneaks through. That's a lie and we both know it. 3 a.m. and I'm losing my shit. Crickets out there getting louder. I'm losing every bit of power. Kitchen light begins to buzz. Forgot what better ever was. Don't tell me you love me, don't say hello. Just say you'll be right over. I'll deal with the deck tomorrow. Deal with it when I'm sober. Let all the noise around us die. God help me, I'm so weak tonight. Hear tires on the gravel. Watch my best intentions unravel. Pulled up by the garden gate. Body wins, the heart can wait. I'm addicted to the habit. Like a snare and I'm the rabbit. Trying hard to let you go. Again in the Footsteps heavy on the hardwood. Shadows stretching down the hall. Giving in like I knew I would. Losing grip, trying to stand tall. I'm the one who turned the handle. I'm the one who let you in. Holding up like a dying candle. Back where I have always been. Don't tell me you love me, don't say hello. I'll deal like a dead tomorrow. Just pull me a little closer. Deal with it when I'm sober. Don't tell me you love me, don't say hello. I've got nowhere left to go. Just stay until we're through. I'm always coming back to you. But all the noise around us die. God help me, I'm so weak tonight. I'm so weak tonight. Just weak
Okay, so that's the first 5-star country I'm gonna give for the night, or the day. I really like that. You know, it's a pop country style mix, great female lyrics, great storytelling. It was catchy. Like it reminded me of Carrie Underwood, and I do like some of her stuff. So you got a 5-star from me in that one. See, first country song that I've rated 5 stars, at least that I know of. So good job. What do you think, Dave?
That one was actually really good. I enjoyed it. It was more upbeat, a little more fast paced. Great lyrics. Had a good drive to the song. I will rate that a 4.
Nice.
4-star for me, but it was still a really good song. Had my leg going. You know, I know, right? Shocker. But yeah, really good job on that one.
Sorry, Wendy, 27. Tough luck. I think I'm gonna check into.
Should roll it in.
Yeah, you could. Do you have Do you have a song in the queue?
I do.
Okay. I'll have
It's
to-
down. It's like down there a little bit.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna have to figure out. I swear on the other when I was watching Angel Rex, there's a way that she set up, but I'm gonna have to look into this. That like some of the points can be spent on skipping some of the ads. But
Damn.
Oh, nice try.
I got a 30.
Nice try. Nice try. So I'm gonna have to check into that, but form with the song activation code. I feel like Choo Choo, we already listened to activation code last stream, I believe. I thought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we listened to that one last stream, anyways. We got next. We got True Swords Better Without Me. Let's skip that one right there. I don't know if I know this artist, but okay.
So sure we were on the same page, but I guess you just knew what to say. What are the plans that we conceived on New Year's Eve? Unrequited fantasy, premeditated, or were you just bored? Not sure you can love someone at all. Made up your mind, you finally free.
Okay, Drew Swords better without me. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't AI at all. I think that one was completely made by him. That didn't like it didn't have the clean sound that AI does when it finishes it. Um, so but the song I still give a 4. Even like it was, I really like the style the music that he does. Um, his lyrics or his vocals are pretty good, and if he just polished that up, I feel like that'd be a 5-star track. That was really good. That's my thoughts. What do you think, David?
I liked it. It kind of reminded me of like The Cure in a
Oh,
way.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Has that what would you call Cure? Not quite
Grunge rock, or I don't know, like
grunge rock, kind of like new wave ish.
Mhm.
Really well done. I like the beat in it. The lyrics were fun. I'd also give it a 4-star.
Yeah, and actually now that I see it says AI says no, so yeah, I think that was all him.
Yeah, that was a
Cool.
really well made song.
Yeah. Yeah, good job there, Drew. Thanks for, if you see this, thanks for submitting it. I appreciate it. I love traditional music just as much as I do AI music, so it's always welcome
Yep.
here when people,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, Cure was one of like, I really loved The Crow back in the day, the original with Brandon Lee, and first time I was introduced to him was their song on The Crow, and that song just hooked me in, and I go back to it every now and then and just listen to it because I love the soundtrack from that movie. So, um, yeah. Link to it. I don't know. Let me see if I got a link to it. I don't know if this is going to give me the link or not. Nope. Is there any way? What did you submit it on? I'd have to go into the queue, see if I can find it. Because usually down in the queue it gives me a link. I'm not seeing it up here. Let me see if I can find them down there. I'll look for it a little bit. All right, what do we got next? A lot of new artists today. I haven't seen a lot of these. Sunrise by Your Side. Okay.
fine. I let go of my pride, all into the wild.
Awesome. Okay, so go ahead and that was another non-AI song. I posted what the name was. I'm gonna have to like go like make some adjustments to my player to see if it'll because that link is supposed to supply the link for the song too, but for some reason it's not doing that. So in between next shows I'll adjust that. But in any case, yeah, his name looks like it was Drew Swords. That song was pretty cool. Like I like the house style of it. It was definitely a house style song. Actually this one, what was it called? No, Daily Noted or Duly Noted was the name of this particular artist. But I really liked it. I give it 5 stars just because of yeah, it was done, you know, complete without AI, so they did a good job. What do you think, Dave?
Oh, that was a 5-star for me.
Hmm.
I love the structure of it, just the driving, the bass in that song. It was just like boom, 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 boom. I mean, such a good beat. Lyrics were great. You know, kind of the ups and downs of the tone, and just the overall melody of it was awesome.
Yeah.
5-star for me.
Cool.
Nice little house beat.
Yeah, I'm learning more about house. I mean, because I started experimenting.
I mean, it could also sounded a little trancy at times.
Yeah.
Like a nice trance, you know, something you can just groove to.
Yeah, I agree to that.
Very melodic.
So we have They Just Left by Mirror next. Okay. Let's see what there we go. Okay, I'm gonna another one because her videos usually tell a story, so I'll full screen on this one. So
The table once was set for 4, then 3, then 2, no She eats alone in silence deep, where memories and shadows sleep. The walls are cold, the wind gets in. She wraps a shawl against her skin. The house she loved, it won't reply, just creaks and sighs and long goodbyes. They just left, one by one, chasing light, chasing sun. But she remained, slow and still, with time and silence left to fill. They just left. At night, sings to angels beneath the light. She sees his hand, still strong and kind, a waltz that lingers in her mind. The stove is warm, the bread is near, but no one's voice is left to hear. Even the kettle starts to cry, just steam and sorrow drifting by. They just left, one by one, chasing work, chasing fun. She stayed behind with roots so deep, and stories even walls still keep. They just left. They just left. Smoke in the frostbitten air. The barn is bare, the well runs low, but something in her just won't let go. They just left without a sound, left her heart on hollow ground. But she remembers every name, every fire, every flame. They just left. She remains.
Okay. So this one's an interesting one. This has, I feel like it has a lot of 5-star elements in it. The genre music itself, if I, like, this would be somewhere between a 4 and 5 for me. The genre itself, it isn't something I would normally listen to on my own. But I liked a lot of elements. I mean, the production was, top notch. So that's 5-star for me. The storytelling was great, and the the use of the violin. There was a lot of great elements to it. It just the style itself. I wouldn't listen to it on my own if it came across. I might listen to it, but it wouldn't be something I'd seek out. So there's nothing you did wrong with it. It's just it's a preference thing. But yeah, somewhere between about a 4.5 would be for me. So, what do you think, Dave?
It was a great song. Not something I would go out of my way to listen to or seek out, but if it comes on, it would catch my attention. Storytelling was great. Video really painted the picture of the lyrics. The violin touch to it was very nice. Yeah, I'd give that a solid 4.5 as well.
Okay, cool. I guess it was a viola, not a violin, which I don't like. So
Viola.
the only two stringed instruments I'm familiar with, like in that genre, the names anyways, is violin and then cello. But the other two, I know there's two more that usually get played in like a 4-string quartet, and I don't know their names, so I'm guessing viola is one of them. So, and I know there's another stringed instrument usually that gets played that's similar to all of them. One of them gets plucked. I don't know if it's the viola or like there's one of those 4 strings or the 4-string quartets that gets plucked a lot. So, anyways, yeah, good song. I did enjoy it. And the production.
I didn't catch the viola.
Yeah, I'm not certain. Like I said, I wouldn't know what a viola sounds like versus a violin because I don't know the instrument as well. So
Yeah.
all right. So next one we got the Africa song by Oksana Star. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's a video. Okay. I'll go ahead and expand this one.
Where the volcanoes got in the spaces, where the great waterfall thunders and flows. Magic is woven in deep jungle places, ancient and pure how the wilderness grows. Nature commands with the rhythm of power. Water is living but drought is a chain. Prayers of the ancients arise every hour, begging the heavens to send down the rain. Africa, heart that is beating so loudly, rhythm of tom-toms and breath of the wind. Echoes are carrying fiercely and proudly over the sands where the deserts begin. Here on the earth that is baked by the fire, roots of the glorious tribes intertwine, heart beating on with a restless desire, mind full of legends of ancient design. Colors of markets and safaris bright, laughter of children who run on the sand. Each is a holy and wandering light, flying away, chasing grief from the land. From the great shores where the oceans are roaring, down to the deserts of shimmering gold, healing the wounds as their spirits are soaring, powered by customs and verses of old. Africa, heart that is beating so loudly, rhythm of tom-toms and breath of the wind. Echoes are carrying fiercely and proudly over the sands where the deserts begin. Here on the earth that is baked by the fire, roots of the glorious tribes intertwine, heart beating on with a restless desire, mind full of legends of ancient design. Star-covered skies by the campfires alight, this land is woven from ancient world's might. Africa, pulse of unyielding desire, place of the freedom, the love, and the fire. Africa, heart that is beating so loudly, rhythm of tom-toms and breath
give that one a 5-star. All right, so I haven't really talked about this before, but I love Africa. I've been there when I was younger. My wife and I went to a missions trip for a couple of weeks. Went to Uganda, and we went there for to support orphans and stuff like that. That song, took me back to there. I love the imagery that's used in it. That was like a Afro house, Afro tech, fusion. It seemed like, just really well done song. Yeah, I can't really say much more. I loved it. What do you think, Dave?
I liked it. Like the video really really drew you in to what the song was saying.
Mhm.
Just all around it was good. I mean, it's not really my area of expertise when it comes to this kind of music,
Mhm.
but I do like the tom drums and the flute that was in there.
Mhm.
Really good. So I gave it a solid 4.
Nice.
4-star for me.
I'm just curious, Xana, have you ever been to Africa? Because I was just wondering your inspiration to make the song. No? No, okay. Yeah, it's I love the people in Africa. Africans are so much different than African Americans, like as far as culture wise. Um, like, and that's not to say anything bad about the culture here. I'm just saying they're everybody is they're so kind. I mean, there are, of course, just like in any country, there's bad parts. Um, but where I went, the people were all super friendly, just polite. It kind of reminded me, like I went, gosh, how long ago now? Like, I want to say maybe 13 or 14 years ago or something like that. Um, it reminded me of stepping back into our country in like the 1940s or something. Everybody was surprising where I went. A lot of in the city, at one point, people were dressed in like suits and stuff, and the women were all wearing dresses. It felt like stepping back in time. So,
Can we go back to that time where we all dressed in like nice suits and the girls wore nice, pretty dresses? I mean, that just sounds amazing.
yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm definitely a dress guy. I love when girls wear nice dresses, but
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, super friendly, like welcoming. Um, I loved it when I went there. So if you guys ever get a chance to go see, do your research because there is shady parts of Africa, and you know people will try to scam you if you're not careful. So, but most of the culture is very welcoming and nice. So if you ever get a chance to go, definitely do it. Okay, next the master. I'm gonna move this one down just because I want to try to get some of the other artists we haven't played before we call it quits for the day. Um, let me see where yours is, Dave. Did you? Oh, yours Nocturnal Remedy.
Either that one or
I see Guild of
the
the.
one right below it,
Okay,
whichever one.
okay. I'll make sure I throw at least one of them up. Um, that's Scriptshaw.
Herd immunity, just let it rip. Dodging questions with a clueless quip. Fill this suitcase with bottles quick. Garden parties with the party whip. Come to the party at number 10. Bojo is in the garden again. Bumping elbows with the guilty men. Herding us up like cattle size refrigerator. You bojo are the lockdown procrastinator. The government funds emancipator. A publicly funded decorator, a waster. Come to the party at number 10. Bojo is in the garden again, shaking hands with the guilty men, herding us up like cattle pen. B-Y-O-B, austerity, herd immunity. B-Y-O-B, no PP. Let it rip. Contracts for inexperienced friends, peerages and injustices never end. A self-proclaimed coma won't make amends. Welcome to the PM's garden. B-Y-O-B, austerity, herd immunity. B-Y-O-B, let it be, let it rip, let it rip.
Okay, I'm gonna give that one. I rate that one a 4-star. Had interesting elements to it. I feel like it had a slow punk rock feel to it. I know some of you were saying grunge, which it could be that, but it felt punk rock to me. Just slower melody. Great lyrics. Somewhat catchy hook. It wasn't like super draw in, but it was catchy enough to where have I heard this. I feel like this one's actually a mainstream sounding one that I could see on the radio. So 4 stars for me. What do you think, Dave?
Oh, I liked it. It gave off that Weezer vibe. A little post grungy, and not. I didn't hear any too much punk elements in it. It was more like a early 2000s like post grunge.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for the sub there, Mom.
And but yeah, and did I miss you? Did he say something about a PP?
That's what I heard too. I was like, it said BYOB and then something not your PP. I was like, what?
And let it rip. Like, are you you're taking a piss or something? But yeah, all in all, a great song.
Yeah,
I can see myself like blasting that in the car while I'm driving somewhere. So 4 stars.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a sad day when Kurt Cobain died. I feel like
I was, crap, how old was I? But yeah, I was torn because like Nirvana was like my favorite band growing up.
Yeah, I feel like he had a lot more to give the world when it came to music. I felt the same. I mean, Linkin Park did quite a few albums, but I felt the same way. I was really attached to Chester, so when
Linkin Park too.
Yeah, when he died, I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the new singer they got, the female. She's actually pretty good. But
if she does the new songs,
mhm.
I have no problem. When they try to do their old stuff with her, I think she tries too hard.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, she can't exactly replicate Chester.
She doesn't have the vocal range.
Yeah,
for that.
I agree. Because I did notice I like her newer stuff, and then when I hear the older stuff with her, I'm like, that's not Chester.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Mom. Just want to say that again, just in case you didn't hear me. I see the sub in there. Okay, what do we got next? Chucha. What do you got for us this time? The hunt has begun. Ooh, sounds saucy.
This is gonna be a good one.
forehead. Before the doctor fills your case report, try running now or crawl just like a bug. Feel this connection. The hunt has begun. Create its masterpieces, drawn from the matrix of the ages to the 101st mile of the sciatic nerve, and drift away beneath a veil of clouds. Feel this connection. The hunt has begun. I've settled in like a bookmark between pages. You're breathing still, the sun has not yet set. Save yourself now before your spirit breaks. Feel this connection. The hunt has begun.
Okay, Chucha. I don't know if you're still with us or not, because I haven't seen you talk in a minute, but that was amazing. I think that's my favorite one you submitted today. So, oh, there you are. The role of a killer, huh?
Killed that beat.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like, I love the flute. Like, and not just it was the use of the flute that they used in it. Like it went to a lot of different places. And then the the beat had a consistent, like, just had me moving the whole time. Cool concept for a song too. Yeah, and the melody just, yeah, it was banging. So I gave you 5 stars for that one, Chucha. I think that one's my favorite of the day that you submitted. So good job.
That one was awesome.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dave. Is that awesome?
Oh,
Or...
okay. Yeah, awesome. Beat wise, I was moving. Had a good had that how to put it?
Okay.
That house drive in the beat. Flute always coming in on time. It was great. Lyrics were also on point with the song. Yeah, just all around just groovy beat.
Awesome. Awesome.
That'll be a 5-star for me on that one.
All right. Looks like next is Nocturnal Remy. Oh, it looks like we're all out of time, folks. We got to go today. No, I'm just kidding.
Aw.
I'm just kidding. No, of course I'm gonna play your song. All right. Let's see.
You
what...
always give me shit when my songs come on.
I know. I got to
Every time.
every time. By the way, he's blinking in the crowd. If you guys didn't gather that,
Yes, I am blinking.
Okay, so you submitted it through Suno. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I heard this one. I'll know once I hit the like button if it disappears or not.
Oh, you're gonna play this one?
I'm gonna play both of them.
Okay. Well, just before
Guild of the Dead.
yeah, I was gonna say before you play this one,
Mhm.
if none of you guys watch anime, specifically Overlord, you might not understand this one very much, but it's still a really good song.
Okay. There we go.
Empty halls where voices live, echoes fade but never end. Every step I take alone still feels like home. Names engraved in silent stone, every memory overthrown, but I still see you standing there like you never disappeared. Time moves on, but I remain holding on to what we made. We were kings inside the fire, bound by code and something higher. Now I'm standing here alone on a cold and hollow throne. If the world forgets your name, I will carry all the flame. You're not gone, you're carved in me forever. My legacy. Every weapon that I wield, every scar I never healed, every shadow in this place still bears your trace. They see power, they see fear, but they never knew you were here. Every choice I make, I swear, still there. I won't break, I won't erase every part you left in me. We were kings inside the fire, bound by code and something higher. Now I'm standing here alone on a cold and hollow throne. If I could bring you back again, would you recognize the end? Or am I all that still remains of yesterday? Of yesterday! I won't let you fade away.
let this die in vain. The guilt of the dead.
Okay. Wanted to jump right into another one there. So yeah, I gave this one 5 stars. I don't know much about Overlord, but I could listen to this song and not care that it's about an anime just because it's telling a story. And it had enough of an emotional pull for me to like it. Like I wouldn't care that it wasn't that it was made for that. I could also easily see it as like a end credits trailer or something that for like say after you watch an episode of Overlord. I can see it fitting into that too. So yeah, I liked it. 5 stars. And it's your own song, so you can rate it if you want.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I got the idea to do this album. I have a whole album on the first season. Because I was watching, I was like, oh, I should do an album on this, and see what comes of it. So, obviously, I'm gonna give myself 5 stars.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's the only humble thing to do.
Yeah. Right. I was very, very happy on how this turned out, and just the whole melody. It kind of followed the prompt I gave it, and it worked really well with it.
Awesome. This next one is I see Guild of something. Is this one of your D&D songs or?
No, that's the same song you just played, Guild of the Dead.
Oh, what? One said
The song that you have in your thing is The Final Beacon.
Oh, it's actually switched over on its own. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Well, the first one said it was played by Nocturnal Remedy, so this one's saying at first light. I don't know if you.
No, that's gotta be a mistake on someone's end.
All right.
Yeah, that was at first light.
The Final Beacon. What? I'm confused because right now the song that's in the player says Nocturnal Remedy, The Final Beacon. That's the one I just played, and then now. So let's see what happens when I switch the song. Let's see if it plays the same song. Guild of the Dead. Let's see. So that's it. Yeah, that sounds like the same song. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that is weird. All right, well, we'll just go to the next one because we already played yours. My Beautiful Nightmare by Red Mansion. Okay.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Day
stranger and dark but dressed in light. A promise laced with smoke and fear. Exciting love is right now here. She whispers lies I wanna know, revealing truths but all for show. I know it's evil, a razor's edge, but I still wanna walk that ledge. She's my beautiful nightmare, I can't let go. A deadly kind of love I want to know. A devil in silk with an angel's grin, the kind of love that burns within. A heaven's touch so rare, but hell is in the air. My beautiful nightmare, with moves of danger, slow and sweet. A sin I'm dying to repeat. Her poison kiss, I long for the taste, knowing it could lay me down to waste. Wrapped in evil, a midnight fire, eyes of promise, a sweet desire. She whispers words that freeze in the air. I should have run, but I just don't care. She's my beautiful nightmare, I can't let go. A deadly kind of love I want to know. A devil in silk with an angel's grin, the kind of love that burns within. A heaven's touch so rare, but hell is in the air. My beautiful nightmare. But there's danger in her lullaby, an addiction dressed up as a lie. Then she asked me to kill for one more bite. I should have said no, but I just might. She's my beautiful nightmare, haunting me. A fatal dream that will never break free. She took my soul, I gave it whole. I'm losing all control. A warning to you all, best be aware. You can't control her, you haven't got a prayer. A beautiful nightmare, she will outwait you patiently. A beautiful nightmare. She owns every part of me.
Okay. I gave that one a 5-star. I really liked it. The it's funny, before I even knew what it, the notes that they put on it, I said it has an 80s rock feel, and that's what it was. But I really like the hook on it. The premise of it, the lyrics that he used. I all around, like, I could definitely listen to that song more than once. It's hit or miss with 80s rock styles with me. But that one, it gripped me, and I I like the piano, the slow melody, just really good. Yeah. What do you think, Dave?
No, that was gonna be a 5-star for me as well. I really liked it. It was lyrically I can relate. You know, you got yourself a girl and she's a handful, but you know, she's your handful,
Mm.
you know. Um, musically it was great. It had a good rhythm to it. A nice driving beat with the drums.
Mm.
It was all around just amazing song. I'd add that to a playlist.
Yeah, that's a good one. Um, and yeah, mom in the background says we don't want to hear us sing, but I think we do.
She's saying no.
No problem, Redmond. Really appreciated the song. It was really good.
Yeah, that was a really good song.
All right, what we got next? Echo. Oh, this is the Mr. Beast Exposed song that he was talking about. Well, yes. Right, he's not next. He's coming up. Black Static. The Sign. Okay. Well, I know I've listened to Signs music before. I've liked it. Black Static. The title makes me think that we're gonna get AI lyrics, but we'll see. Like it's not always that case. I know most of us use AI to help us write lyrics, so I'm not judging that. It's just I don't like when I hear it, the whole song. You can tell is that. So we'll see. Oh wait, did they throw another song into already? I think it did. The Forgotten Experiences by who's this? Oh, The Inheritance is the name of the song. Oh. This queue is finicky on when it wants to actually throw in songs and like go on ahead of its own, and then when I have to make it do it. So, all right, this one, Inheritance.
And the argument in the kitchen, and the photograph of nothing, that the living room is missing, and the surname is a sentence that the state won't let me serve, and the family tree is poison with the branches I deserve. I can see you in the doorway with a will you never signed. I can see you in the hallway with the lies you left behind. I can see you in the mirror with the face you stole from mine. And I know you know you, and I'm running out of time. I am the inheritance of the damage you defend, and the will is just the weight of all the wars you couldn't end. I am the inheritance with a bloodline on my hands, and the estate is just the evidence the living can't withstand. I inherited the vodka and the calendar of grief, and the voicemail from the basement that the landlord won't retrieve, and the silence is a dialect the family never spoke, and the funeral is a fire that the obituary wrote. I can see you in the attic with the secrets that you keep. I can see you in the basement where the memories don't sleep. I can see you in the window with a face you can't delete. And I know I know you, and I'm counting your heartbeat. I am the inheritance of the silence you imposed, and the lawyer is the locksmith for the doors you never closed.
wash away. But I am the receipt for every price you didn't pay. For every price you didn't pay. I am the inheritance of the rage you underwrite, and the probate is the pit where all the ghosts come back to fight. I am the inheritance with a gavel in my veins, and the justice is the journal that the dead could not contain.
I was about to get some funk in there, whatever that was. But anyway, so I give that one a 4-star. I liked it. Had a catchy beat and style to it. I think it was actually his vocals too. I'm not certain about that, but I haven't heard vocals like that on Suno before, so he might have used his own. Good sounding song. You know, nice drive to it. So I give that a 4-star. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, that was really good. I liked it.
Nice.
Gave that a what would you say, like early 2000s, like pop punk.
Mm. Yeah, I'd throw it in that category.
Nice
probably.
little story going. Well written. It did have a nice little driving beat to it. A 4-star for me.
Okay. Good. Okay, so I'm probably gonna play one more song. There's a few more that were added to the queue recently, but I don't know. Is there anything? I'll let you guys decide. Whose song
I
you
think
guys?
someone wanted you to play the In Bloom cover.
In
I
Bloom?
don't know if they're still around.
Oh,
But
yeah.
someone's like, they wanted a review on that one.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can lead off with that. Plus, I don't think I've played any songs by Daisy tonight, so. Next. We'll lead off with this, and then I'll have you guys have more to submit for Monday. I mean, I think 9 or 10 more in the queue after this, but we'll see. Let's see what they did.
Roses in your shotgun, baby. You're so pretty when you hate me. Summer's gone, but you're still blooming like a church bell out of tune. And all the people in the backseat say they love you, but they don't know you like I do. White lies on your lips like cheap champagne. You sell your soul, but keep the pain. He's the one who likes all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along, but he don't know what it means. Don't know what it means to bleed and bloom, petals falling in your room. Heaven's just a daddy's gun in the garden blooming. Mama's pearls and they're ruined. You're a god with a teenage hunger, playing records for the thunder. Sell the sun, sell the moon, sell your innocence too soon. Hollywood's a loaded gun. Darling, are you having fun? In bloom, dying under a pink moon. He's the one, but I'm the only one who knows you're numb. In bloom.
Okay, so I'm guessing, like it says, this was originally by Nirvana. I don't know the original song, or maybe I do, and it's just so different that I don't know. But I'm gonna give this one a 2-star. So it was too slow for me, too like just melancholy. I mean, I like melancholy songs, but this one was too melancholy for me. I I just it didn't hook me in. So um, that's my thoughts on it. What do you think, Dave?
It was a little slow, but it is a reimagined,
Mhm.
kind of like I don't remember the name of them now. Damn it. But anyway, um, the vocals were a little breathy. I know it's AI,
Mhm.
but they seemed a little breathy to me.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like almost breathy and a little whiny at times, which I know that happens sometimes, but
Yeah,
I just
but I'd also give it a 2-star. It didn't pull me in. It was just kind of like you're drifting.
yeah. Do you know the original? Like, have you?
I do,
Yeah. Okay. Is the original a lot better than that one?
100%.
Okay. I'll have to, but I have to go listen.
It's a lot faster and more
Hmm.
more oomph.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to go in and
You'll know the song as soon as you start to play it.
yeah, because I was like, this doesn't sound like anything I've heard from Nirvana, but I'll probably know it when I'm like, oh my gosh, what do they do to the song? But then
Quit your voodoo, my boy.
um, but in any case, guys, it's been great hanging out with you. I'll be back on Monday, with Eric, and I'm not certain yet who we'll have for if we'll have another guest, if it's going to be Echo or somebody else. I mean, I do have people that I'm trying to get on the show. I have a friend who's he was an actual musician and in a band and stuff, and he does podcasts and all that. I'm trying to get him to join at least for a show, and then eventually, if Dave's mom, we can hear in the background every now and then, I'd like to get her on, and then um, we're working on growing the show, building a community, that kind of stuff. But in any case, it's been fun hanging out with you guys, Dave. Thanks for joining the show for today, hanging out with
Oh
me.
yeah, had fun.
Yeah, it's been great. I will post the details for the show, probably in the next couple days for the next one. But I'm starting to lose my voice, I feel like, so. um, but in any case, I'll talk to you guys next time.
Yep. See you later, everybody. Have a fun weekend.